Here comes your pre-market summary for Tuesday, March 7th. Futures trying to hold on to positive territory here ahead of back-to-back big days for the market, with Fed Chair Powell set to testify in Washington coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. And then again tomorrow. We'll get a prepared statement we're hearing this morning ahead of these comments coming through at 10 o'clock this morning. Make sure you're with us live. We'll bring that to you as it happens. As far as what happens after that is a bit of a question mark, but it is a live stream, so we will be able to keep track of how things are shaping up. Here's how the futures are shaping up right now. 0.07 for the S&P, the Dow 0.1 to the upside, the NASDAQ holding on to positive territory as well, but only just. TSX futures here in Toronto pointing to a lower open to start things off for the TSX. Everything else on this board positive. As I mentioned, bit of a reversal candle on the daily chart for both the SPY and the Qs after yesterday, but still holding on to this uptrend for the time being. A few things we're watching this morning. Bloomberg reporting Meta set to lay off thousands in more job cuts to come. So Meta trading higher here this morning ahead of the open on that report. We're also going to watch all of big tech, including Meta, because of these comments coming through from Fed Chair Powell. Obviously, this group very interest rate sensitive. So Apple on watch with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, everything back on the watch list this morning, but trying to bounce here for softy in the pre-market as well, back to the upside. Silvergate as well trying to bounce. Speaking of, showing a little bit of positivity this morning after back-to-back big down days on bankruptcy fears that continue to swirl for SI. DKS on watch this morning, trading higher after a better than expected report from Dick's Sporting Goods. Full year guidance also topping expectations for them. RIVN, on the other hand, not so much. Big move to the downside, more than 7% lower here pre-market on a $1.3 billion bond sale to come for RIVN as it looks to shore up its books ahead of what it's expecting to be lower demand second half of the year. More details on this Mexico plant could start producing cars as soon as next year for Tesla. So good look for Tesla here as well. To start things off, upgrade for DKNG. Not a lot of volume yet, but trading higher in the pre-market. And this little one, VRAX, to the upside as well on some test kit for avian flu. Grab the watch list, guys. Use that QR code on screen right now. We're coming up at 8:30 live. Couple of data points outside of Fed Chair Powell. Obviously, Fed Chair Powell coming at 10 a.m. going to be the main event of the day. We'll see you shortly on TraderTV.Live.